Hey guys, welcome back. It's Victoria. Today we're going to be doing foundation I've been super stoked about. Everyone and their mother has been coming out with new foundations lately and I am loving it. I'm always on the hunt for a new foundation. Why do I always look so serious in the beginning of these videos? I promise I'm excited. I recently tried the new Milk Flex foundation stick. I've been really into the foundation sticks lately too. I love that one. I'll pin my video up here so you can, or up here, whichever one, so you can watch that. I definitely recommend you take a look at that. It was very mixed emotions. But this is the Luminous foundation from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I'm curious to try this Luminous foundation. I got two shades, 240N and 315N. Sephora keeps recommending the more tan versions to me because I had a self-tanner on when they did the little shade match with their little device, and so they don't quite match me. This foundation is $38. It is supposed to be cake-free. It's supposed to not oxidize. It's cruelty-free, like all the things, which is wonderful. There's actually 50 shades, which blew me away. That's a lot of shades. I can see how it'd be really confusing to find your shade. If you just go to Sephora, they do have the little device. It's fantastic. It has helped me find my perfect shade in a lot of foundations. It's glass, which is super nice. The only downside about the glass ones is you can't like use up all the foundation, if that makes sense. Like with the tubes, like for example, this foundation that I love, you can cut it open and then like really get everything out of it. But the glass ones, you can't really do that. I like to use a Q-tip and try to get in there, but oh well. It's very classy. So there's this one. That one doesn't look bad. Looks a little yellowy though. And we have, ooh, that one's like really golden. That's tough. Man, these are both neutral, but this one looks so much more golden. What do you guys think? Which one looks the best? This is actually like really difficult. I should have just picked one and rolled with it. And it's not supposed to oxidize either, so it's like if you don't have the shade. $240 actually just looks way too golden for me, so I'm gonna go with the little bit darker one. Since I'm wearing a more high neck shirt, like we can roll with that today. I'm surprised. I thought these were gonna be like almost too light for me, but I guess not. Look at the list of all of these things that it is. Like it's no flashback, long wearing, sensitive skin, like all the things. Dermatologist tested even. Alcohol free, like gluten-free. Oh my goodness, all the things. For primer, I'm gonna use some tried and true favorites. I'm gonna use my Milk Hydro primer. And then of course, always have to use the Tarte smoothing primer. This is like magic on your pores. The best parts, the one that we've been waiting for. A little glass slab that I got from Amazon, which works so good when you have foundations like this. We're gonna do just half of our face with the Beauty Blender. It does recommend to put it on with a firm brush. So we're gonna do the other half of our face with the brush. I was like, there's a line in the foundation. Nope, it's just a little hair. First impressions on the Beauty Blender side. It's getting in my smile lines already. Normal. So we just need to set that as soon as we're done. Hopefully we'll be okay. It does have a really nice like glow to it. You can see it's not drying down like completely matte. It has just a little bit of a shimmer. I love that. I love my skin. I love both. Honestly, I love a really good matte day. But I also really love to have my skin looking like skin. The color is good. I still wish that we would have gone just a little bit lighter. I feel like I'm looking kind of tan. I don't know if you guys will think that I'm looking kind of tan, but I feel a little bit tan. No complaints, but on a day that I would have like a lower neck shirt, my neck would not match this very well. Let's just do the other side so we can see the whole face. Super curious how this is gonna combat against a brush. I'm going to be using Morphe's Vegan Flathead brush, And I actually am just going to use what's left on the little glass thing here. Hopefully this will take me the rest of the way. I did 2 pumps in this, I think, maybe 3, I don't remember, but it covered like the whole half of my face, and I did double up a little bit. So let's just dip into this. First impressions on the brush side, I actually really like the finish of both sides. Interestingly enough, this side blended out smoother, which I wasn't expecting. I feel like it soaked up more product though, because I didn't have to use as much on the Beauty Blender side, which is usually the opposite. Usually with a brush, you can tend to use like less product and have that go farther, but I thought it was the other way around. The finish is like, it's beautiful. It feels really smooth right here. I still have pores showing, but we haven't put on concealer yet either, and I usually put a little bit of concealer like down here and drag it down like to my nose a little bit. So we're gonna be doing that. My forehead looks so good. I have pretty deep wrinkles on my forehead and it hasn't set into those. This side, it has set into my smile lines. This side, oddly enough, it hasn't. Really interesting how sometimes the brush can just really get in there. So far, I think I like the brush side better. I feel a little bit more tan than I need to be, but that's okay. We're gonna work with this. So let's finish the face, set it, and then do final thoughts. We are back. Foundation is done. Well, full face is done. If you're curious, I have a live today, so that's why I'm all color themed with orange. I like to go color themed with them, so I have on my orange eyeshadow, jewelry, all the things. I don't usually dress like this on a day-to-day, but since I have a Facebook Live with my paparazzi, we like to have fun. It's the perfect outlet for me to get super into experimenting with makeup and everything. So that's why I am all oranged out today. But anyways, let's get back to the foundation. I am honestly really loving this foundation, which is gonna get me in trouble because I've been loving like a couple of the new foundations and we still have so many more to try. So I can't keep all of them. I don't know which one yet is like my favorite. I love like a little bit of the sheen that this one is giving off. I think it is so pretty. It gives such a natural look. I feel like my foundation looks really weightless. I'm excited to see how this is gonna go throughout my live. Like, it's my favorite thing to test these foundations when I have a live day, just so we can really see how they work against the power of these bright lights on me for like 2 hours, because I do get really hot, I get flustered, so it's a really good like combat. It is 3:17 right now, so we're gonna be wearing this for probably like 6 to 8 hours depending on how late I go to bed tonight. So we'll see how she holds up. I really actually do love this side more than this side, to be honest with you. You guys can see my smile lines, and I do have a dimple, so there I always get a crease. This side like doesn't have it, but this side does. Usually if you just blend it out and then set it, you can. I did forget to do that, so it probably wouldn't be there if I didn't. If I did, it probably wouldn't be there if I had remembered to do that, but I have a hard time with especially this side of my face for some reason, so that's not so much against the Beauty Blender, it just kind of happens. So, oh my goodness, you guys. All right, let's go and go about our day. I need to go make a quesadilla, my staple food. I will check back in with you guys later so we can see how she does. Again, I have really oily skin, so how's she gonna do? Date on our lovely Anastasia foundation. Oh my goodness, I am just really loving so many foundations that I'm trying lately. My bank account is in trouble. My oils are for sure coming through on this, but it's different than normal. Usually they would just take over my whole face and I'd be like, oh, let me get this off right now. But it's weird. They're kind of coming through in like the best ways. Like I don't like around my nose how it's shiny and like right above my eyebrows, but for the most part it actually looks really pretty. My pores are coming through. Those are so hard to get rid of. Oh my goodness. But it's doing a really, really good job with like just giving me that luminosity that I crave but don't want from oils. It's really interesting, but I actually like it. I'm excited to try this on tomorrow as well. I like to do more than one day wear test with foundations just so we can really know how she turns out, but I'm really liking her. Update on our lovely Anastasia foundation. Skin is looking good. I got a lot of compliments on my live today, which was pretty surprising. I didn't think it actually looked that good. I mean, it looks really pretty, but just didn't work for my skin. But I actually like it. It's funny how when you get compliments, it's like kind of reassuring to you almost. It's like, oh yeah, it does look good. But I still don't think it's like one of my favorites. It is really pretty with that glow though. It's definitely not a bad foundation, but I wouldn't recommend it for oily skin, I don't think. But still, I still like wearing it. Just need to powder a little bit more often. All right, this is our last day check-in for our Anastasia foundation. I've been wearing it 3 days now with 3 different primers on the different days too, which is super interesting because I really felt like that actually made a huge difference. Today was the Ordinary primer. I'm going to flip you around so you can see in better lighting. This is what my skin looks like right now, and this is just medium coverage. Oils are coming through for sure, but it's not too bad. Some pimples that are pretty visible, this side especially, I kind of picked at that one a little bit. And then there's that side as well. I honestly actually really like it, although it makes me think of the Maybelline Fit Me foundation. It kind of is giving me similar vibes to that, but I really, really love it. I think this is a fantastic foundation, especially if you have skin that's not as oily as mine. I think you would really, really like this even more, but I'm feeling it. I felt so good tonight and yesterday and the day before, so I think that's a win. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that this gave you some insight on how the foundation might work for your skin if it's similar to mine and how it might wear. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and a subscribe and ring the bell. I post new videos every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, so I hope to see you back again soon. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Mwah.